What's going on, YouTube? Find some green here with Dirt and Diamonds Gaming, and welcome to the first episode of Warming Up Wednesday. Warming Up Wednesday is going to be a series that I try to do weekly that talks about cards that seem to be flying under the radar with potential investment growth. This week seems like a pretty good week to talk about it. We're going to start off in Kansas City, and we're going to be talking about Brady Singer. So, Brady Singer's been pitching pretty well for the entire season. He's currently up to 78, and he's going with a sell now at 230 stubs. Since the last update, he has 11 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks, and he's only given up 10 hits. For the season, he's given up 37 hits over 38 innings. He struck out 41 batters over 38 innings, and he's had 12 walks. I think there's a chance that he could go gold, and there's definitely some room here to make some stubs. Moving on to the Twins. This may be a bit of a hot take, but I still think that Johan Duran has a chance to go diamond. I think SDS knew that everybody loaded up on him, and they didn't raise him up one level. And now they can see that no one's loaded up on him, and that he's going for quick sell. And if there's one thing we know about them, once every update, they like to throw a curveball in there. So if it's me, I'm buying as many as I can at quick sell right now. As you can see, I've got 111. And I am going to try to watch the market, and come Friday next week, or just before Friday next week, if he hasn't moved at all in the marketplace, I'll just quick sell them all back. And if he has moved, then I'm just going to turn around and I'll sell them all off. It's risk-free at this point. You just have to monitor what he does and we'll watch the market over the next couple of days. From there, we're going to take a quick stop over in Seattle. Julio Rodriguez is starting to play baseball again. He's hitting 306 over his last 15 games. He's hitting 276 over his last 7. I know we're in like the 9-game range since the update, but in the last 7 games, he's got 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. The market is starting to react. He's 180 stubs above quick sell. But if he gets any type of boost at all, like you can see here with the inside edge, it's his plus 14 contact to right and plus 14 power to right, puts him at an 87. That's worth plus 4, right? So if they just give him plus 7 on contact and plus 7 on power, that might push him to 85. He's something to consider. At 1380, it's not a heavy investment. It's not that high over quick sell, and right now his buy now price is 1840. So either the sell now is going to catch up or the buy now is going to have to drop down. Moving over to Philadelphia, we're still talking about JT Realmuto. Quick sell's 900. He's going for 1083 right now. I've had these cards since the last update when they didn't do anything for them. And as I said in the prior video, I'm happy they didn't because you were still able to buy more. He's hitting 333 over his last 7 games, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He's now hitting 284 for the season. I can't promise he's going to go diamond. I don't know, it'd be nice if he was hitting a little bit better against right-handed pitching. But what I can say is if he goes up to an 83, or if he goes up to an 84, then it's possible that the hype train starts building. And if you get in now, if he goes to an 84, you're making stubs. And if the hype train starts building, then his price is just going to go up anyway. And then at that point, you can sell off without the update. Moving on, we're going to Milwaukee, where Freddie Peralta has now found himself to be relevant again. He's been pitching like a maniac since the update. His start versus Houston was not the greatest. He went 5 innings. He gave up 5 runs, which don't mean anything. He gave up 8 hits and he did walk 1 batter. He struck out 6. But then he faced the Marlins on the 22nd of May, where he pitched 7 innings with only 4 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 7. And then he just faced the Cubs, where he pitched 5 2/3 with only 3 hits. He did walk 2, but he struck out 11. So he's got 24 strikeouts in his last 17 2/3 innings. Since the update, he is K'ing batters at a rate of, I think it was 12.4 per 9. As you can see, his K rating is only a 79. There's definitely room to grow there, and his walk rating is shit anyway, so it really shouldn't matter. Again, 1200 is quick sell. If you can get him here under 1250, get in now before everybody figures it out, I know I say that a lot tonight, but seriously, before everyone figures it out, get in, because everyone gave up on him. Everyone thought he was going diamond in the first update. Then he got pulverized right before the update. And yeah, it seems like he's got everything back together here for the last couple starts. Moving on, we've only got 2 stops left. We're heading out to Arizona. Christian Walker. Christian Walker is basically a quick sell. Christian Walker has 10 home runs in the season. He's hitting .266, but over his last 7 games, he's batting .357 with 2 home runs. Now, you can look here at the marketplace, and you can see back on like the 17th, when the last update was, everybody thought that he was, or everyone was thinking he was getting close to going diamond. You can tell by his price, he was up to over 2,400 stubs. Well, he didn't, and then he went into a little bit of a slump, but now he's hitting again. And it doesn't seem like everybody's picked up on it yet. As you can see, if he gets a +8 contact to his right and a +8 power to his right, he goes up to an 87. There's not a lot that needs to happen to make this card in diamond. And at 1,500 or 1,502, right, you can tell somebody's figured out. They got 142 buy orders in right now at 1,500. You know, he's ripe for the picking. I can't believe he dropped all the way back down. Although I guess I can. It's knee-jerk reaction. Last one we're going to talk about really quick is going to be Logan Webb. Logan Webb is going for 206 right now. He was up over 400 over the weekend. He was wrongfully downgraded. I don't quite understand what SDS does sometimes, but they have a method to their... No, they don't have a method to their madness at all. I don't really understand them. And I know that sounds funny because I'm telling you cards that you should be looking at. But I don't. When I say I don't understand them, I don't understand their downgrade process. Anyway, since they downgraded him and gave him the shaft, he's now put together 13 innings over his last 2 starts. He's given up 9 hits and he's struck out 14 batters and only 2 walks. His hits per 9 suck. His Ks per 9 suck. There's no reason why this man can't go back to gold. I actually need to make sure that I buy some. I had 45 of them. I sold a bunch off after he hit, 400 and 420 stubs over the weekend after his start against the Mets. That's who I've got for now. So welcome to your first episode of Warm It Up Wednesday, and hopefully first of many. If you made it this far, I'd appreciate a like. Please consider subscribing, clicking the noti bell. If there's anybody that you know of that maybe I'm missing. Now, again, the guys that I'm mentioning are guys that are relatively close to Quicksell. I'm not really talking about anybody who's extremely hot right now that's already got their hype train rolling where their price is way up. These are strictly going to be guys that you can still make a decent amount of stubs on. With that said, if you know anybody that I didn't think of, please by all means drop their name in the comments. I'll do some research. We'll try to include them next week if they still haven't gone up too much. Or they might just be in the last roster update video that we do before the 7th. As always, I appreciate the time. And until next time, you have a good one.